Episode 92 of the Loaded Couch. Kelk sings an 80s classic. Brokeback Pigeon. What? I don't have a broke. Okay, I do. I may have found a cure for what ails me. Our year in review of 2016, 2017. Questions from listeners and beer.
Beer.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
All right, we're back. Episode 92 of the Loaded Couch. I'm Scotchhound.
Never gonna get. Never gonna. I'm Pigeon Pegleg.
And Celtic Fox.
And it's the new year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Same to you, jerk off.
2017. Let's roll right into the beer match. Calc, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking another gift from our good old Pigeon Pegleg. I'm drinking the Tripel from Westmalle.
What is it?
The Tripel.
How many freaking
Triple.
How many?
You said Tripo.
How many gifts did you get from Pigeon before he left?
He got a 6-pack.
Oh, okay, 6-pack variety pack. I got you.
From Westmalle, so Trappist ale out of Mali, Belgium, and it's like a golden yellow, light golden color, 9.5% alcohol.
Kelk's topping us tonight.
Yeah, jeez. How about yourself, Pigeon?
Well, the homework was supposed to be porters.
Don't worry, I got one.
But it looks like I'm the only one with the homework tonight.
Starting off, at least.
I'm drinking a vanilla porter from Breckenridge Brewery. It's a porter, from Littleton, Colorado. It's dark brown and 5.2%.
I think I've had this one at one point this year.
That's too funny because I almost got a vanilla porter myself, but I didn't right at the last minute.
Dude,
You'll have to find out next.
When we were talking about, I was on the phone with you, Scotch, and we were like, should we do stouts or porters? And there's like 3 like shelves. There's a shelf unit with 6 shelves on it. So there's 2 of those huge shelves with stouts and 1 tiny little shelf of porters. And you're like, let's go porters. I'm like, okay, there's not much to pick from.
Yeah. Now, when I was looking tonight before I picked it up, or when I picked it up, I should say, there was 3, and they were all spread out through the cases because they're separated by company, I think.
Yeah, but it was like I thought porters were popular. I guess not.
It was like the Gonzo. There was a vanilla, and then the one that I picked up, which you'll have to find out next segment. Myself, anyway, I'm drinking one of the ones from last week. My Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, 2015 beer from Anchor Brewing. It's an ale, San Francisco, California, dark brown, 5.5% alcohol. And yes, there is a 2016 out. No,
we just got 3 years in the first segment.
That's right, 15, 16, and 17. All right, Cal, you want to sing it for us?
Never gonna give you up.
Nice. All right, Rick Astley is gonna launch his own beer. The Never Gonna Give You Up 80s pop icon is teaming up with a Danish brewery, Mikkeller.
Calc, were you swiveling your head when you were saying it?
Oh yeah, side to side.
Throwing the hair around.
Flipping the hair back.
So he's teamed up with Danish brewery Mikkeller to make his own fruity pilsner. Pidge, you interested?
Yeah, it's fruit in it.
All right, Astley's quoted in saying, I enjoy beer with friends, and I'm hoping to sell my own brand soon. I've been working with Mikkeller Brewery in Copenhagen, which was founded 10 years ago by a teacher who made his own beer at home.
I enjoy a beer with my friends.
That's right. With you all. This is crazy. So you think it's going to be a one-off pop single?
a one pop wonder.
Yeah. I don't know if is it even coming to the States. He's making it with the guy in Copenhagen. I guess Rick Astley is pretty big over in Ireland.
Wait, Copenhagen's in Ireland?
Is it?
Nice one. No, it's not.
I don't know. Was it
I'm
Scotland?
from Texas. What am I supposed to know? Jesus.
I'm from the USA.
Everything is over there.
What is it, Denmark?
Copenhagen,
yes, Denmark.
Okay, so then it won't make it to the States then.
Probably not. You gonna travel to try it though?
Oh yeah, I'm going on my my anniversary.
Nice.
My honeymoon anniversary.
There you go. Well, before you go on your honeymoon anniversary, we've got the cure to help out with your bacchiotomy.
Oh, really?
It's not exactly beer, but you may want to make ginger beer at home because it can help treat arthritis, stomach aches, reduce cholesterol, and blood sugar levels. Not only that,
reduces the diabetes.
I was gonna
That's
say
right.
it's a fix everything for Pigeon according to his blood work test.
Hey, go get your blood work done. You'll be the same as me. You'll be all fucked up.
All right, ginger is a really healthy herb which is used in the holistic medicines to treat lots of health
Ginger's
problems.
an herb?
Yep.
Or is it a fruit? Or is it a root?
I think it's a root herb.
I don't know. You would know better than
just
me.
a root.
Root herb is is that
Europeanese
or what?
A root is all.
No, because I mean, think about it. I mean, you have a like a radish. It's a root,
I was gonna
vegetable. Yeah, it's ginger root.
Really making us more complicated than it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's a holistic medicine to treat a lot of problems, like, for example, stomach disease and arthritis. You can also make ginger beer at home with some fresh or dried ginger, a bit of sugar, and lemon juice. So I don't think there's a lot of beer in it. I think it's more like a root beer type of.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
beer.
supposed to be. Kel, didn't your wife just post something like this on Facebook about cooking ginger and with like vinegar and something?
She might have. That and what is it? She talks a lot about like apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, and I think she called it like Elvis is still alive. I think
the Elvis cocktail.
So ginger, known for its many health benefits, was basically proven that it has its own calming effect when used for treating back pain and muscle pain. There you go, Calc, or Pidge.
Oh, how about ankle pain?
What's that? The new one now? Do you roll your ankle in a car accident?
No, it's Calc. He's had his ankle injury since 2015, I think.
I don't know. Might treat arthritis, which is going to happen after his little ankle heals. Mm-hmm. So it also helps degenerative. Oh my God. Or rheumatoid arthritis and chronic pain.
Smoke that chronic.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's not beer, but it kind of helps more than beer does.
Man, it's tough to put down some ginger if it's not in soy sauce.
Oh, come on. You like ginger ale, don't you?
I was going to say, ginger ale's really good.
Ginger ale's okay. It's overrated.
It's just okay? You like Dr. Pooper.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb Extra.
They have Pibb down there now?
They got it all. Texas is the best. which I found out car insurance is the second highest rate in the United States behind California.
Nice. And I guess you found that out after.
I was going to say, good thing you just had to call in on it.
Yeah.
Had you transferred already? Or were you still in New Jersey?
I'm still under everything. Like, you have to jump through hurdles to get everything transferred. I go into the driver's license place, which is packed for 2.5 hours. And I'm luckily we didn't wait. I went up and asked the guy, I'm like, is this all we need? He's like, oh, you're going to need to go get your license plates first. Okay, I'll go and talk to somebody. They're like, oh, yeah, you need to get your license plate, but you need to get your car inspected first. I'm like, okay.
Wait, just to get your license?
Yeah.
You're like, what if I don't have a car?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tell me about it.
So I want to just go rent a car, but I need a license.
So then I talked to the lady who did the estimate on our damage for our Highlander, which the lady hit. It's not our fault. And she's like, oh, yeah, first you need to get car insurance. So I had 3 different people tell me 3 different things. So now I just got to start with the car insurance and see where that goes.
You know what the problem is?
What?
With your Highlander? There can be only one. I mean, it's... But Jim's not going to get that. Yeah. Cal got it, though. Nice.
What is it, the TV show?
Yes, the movie with Sean
the movie.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anyway, all right. So since we're going to do a year in review from 2016, since it is now 2017, let's first start with the beers that we drank and loved. So, Calc, since you started off with the beer that you're drinking now, let's start with Pidge.
Beers that I love, or beer that I love.
Yeah, that you drank in 2016 that you loved.
Okay, well, let's knock my favorites out. Black and Blue and Raisin Dextra.
Okay, not Detra.
No,
that was
Detra was the 8.
Detra.
Yeah, that was 2015, which they should bring back. And then one that I bought in a gift set, it was from Sierra Nevada, which I don't like any of their beers, but the Ovilia Quad with cherries. It's a quadruple ale. I love quadruple ales, and it has cherry, so it's a no-brainer. So that was really good. That was surprisingly great. And then what Kelk was saying, the Rochefort Trappist 10.
Okay.
That was. I think Kelk, that was your favorite one so far.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was the 8, but now that you just reminded me, it's a 10. So
Yeah, that's the highest alcohol one.
yeah, and it was actually really smooth too.
Yeah, it was really good. I think we had some other ones that I couldn't remember, but these are the ones that kind of stuck out.
Okay. Kelk?
Yeah, I'll piggyback on top of that. This year, my favorite was the Trappist Rochefort, the number 10. And it looks like I like the number 10 this year because my other beer was from Victory. It was their Tart 10. And that was like liquid Sour Patch. But believe it or not, some of the tarts we've had this year were a little too sour. But there's something about this, the citrus flavor and the tartness just kept me wanting to drink more and more. So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. I think I don't know if you got it after me or before me, but I think we were talking about it where it's like it was tart, but there's something that kept on having you go back and take more sips.
It was.
I think it's the aftertaste, to be honest.
Yeah, it was tart up front, but the aftertaste was like kind of refreshing and went away enough to where I just kept craving more and more of that sour tart each sip.
Yeah. Kelk, what about the Boulevard Brewing Two Jokers? Or was it Two Jokers, I think?
Yeah, that there was a Joker, which also looks like a goblet or something, right, on the label.
Yeah, it's called Two Jokers. It was the wit beer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's been many this year. I definitely have probably a top 5 out of this year, but the two that definitely stood out, just from memory, which is pretty impressive, is the Rochefort number 10 and the Victory Tart 10 were my two favorites.
Yeah, we got to come up with a top 5 list.
How about you, Scotch?
Ooh.
What stands
myself,
out?
I'm kind of along your lines with the sour. I like that the Victory Sour Goss.
Okay.
I also liked the Miller High Life that we drank for our 1-year episode.
No Black and Tan?
I was gonna say, like,
I haven't had Black and Tan in a long time.
The Miller High Life, like, having consumed the 200 to 300 types of beers we've had now, going to something like Miller High Life, did you really notice like a different appreciation for it?
A better appreciation or worse?
Well, better or different, like.
It's not the fact that it's like tasty and it's got a lot of like flavor going on in it. It's just the fact that it's a beer, it's in a can, it's cheap, and it's just there for like mass consumption, but it doesn't taste like crap.
Yeah, it's better than that Keith Stone beer, right?
Yeah. Yes. Keystone.
Oh, Keystone. I thought you said Keithstone. I'm like, who the heck?
Well, that was the guy
was
that does the commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember it.
And my other favorite is 90-minute IPA.
Oh,
from
I
Dogfish.
forgot. I'm
gonna
add one more. 120 IPA.
See, I have to disagree personally. Yeah. So the 90-minute was mine. I love that. I thought that was great.
I got one for you. Worldwide Stout.
Ooh, I just picked up another bottle of that tonight. I've got like 3 of them in the house now.
I can't find any of my favorite.
The guy got a full case. He's like, I got it upstairs. I'm like, I'll just keep taking one off you every once in a while, just so you know. He's like, okay.
Pigeon's gonna have to do a reset down there in Texas and find a whole new selection of favorite beers that he can get down there.
Or a microbrew that he likes that will take place of Dogfish for him.
Yeah, well, so far I haven't found any. So far I'm on this Golden Drac beer, which I like all their beers so far. I just swooped them up. They're expensive though.
Okay. All right. So 2016 beer we didn't like. Calc, start us off.
Rogue Sriracha. Even
Wait,
though
was that 15 or 2016? No, it might have been 2016.
it was 2015, but it was that bad that it still was my worst beer of 2016.
Yeah, that was just pre-Christmas because we were watching a football game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Giants game.
The Giants game at Flanz's, and it was definitely late in the season. So
yeah,
it was
because I think it was cold as crap that night.
Yeah, we were going into 2016, but like I said, it was that bad that it just swept through the whole 2016
the
year.
taste lingered.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Pidge.
The improved old fashioned from Brooklyn Brewery.
Ooh.
I think we got together at your house. We ordered like Pizza Hut, Pizza Gut, and like wings and.
There was
a
a beer that we had at Scotchy's. I remember that really stood out as not being.
That was way early 2016, wasn't it?
I want to say
End of February, March, something like that.
Oh gosh,
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was around our 1 year anniversary.
Right. Okay.
We did that.
All right. So that one, Brooklyn Brewery.
Brooklyn Brewery. Yeah, that wasn't that good. And then also the same night we had the Age Oak Noble Rot from Dogfish. Which I like their Noble Rot, but
not the Oak Age.
Oak Age one was just, there was something about it. But you guys liked it a lot.
Speaking of one that I liked a lot previously, Four Beans is on my did not like.
Yeah.
When I had it again. Oh my god, it was horrible bad.
Are you willing to give it a third try?
No, not unless we have a whole bunch of raisin dextra right before it.
That and buffalo chicken pizza right before it.
I don't think I had any of that night.
I don't think anybody did.
Oh, yeah, that was at Doom's house that we had the Four Beans.
Yeah, that was at Doom's house when he was away as the White Knight in the Philippines.
That's right. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, let's jump right into some movie talk. What did everybody watch? Cal, start us off.
I watched The Hateful Eight, the Tarantino Western.
Yeah. Okay.
3 hours your wife will never get back.
Well, I made her hang in there for 2 hours, and she fell asleep the last hour. Yeah, it was, what was it, like 3 hours and 15 minutes or something like that.
Would you just keep poking her in the
2
forehead?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
No, it was over 3 hours.
Would you just poke her in the forehead to keep her awake the whole time?
Flick her nose.
No, and actually we started it about a week ago. We started the first like 30 to 40 minutes of it, and we kind of were having a hard time sticking with it, so we finished it up this week.
I mean, you did.
Well, yeah, I did, and I'd say probably the last hour was the best part. Typical Tarantino, he just spends forever building up the
talk for like 2.5 hours of the movie.
Yeah, and no, it got good the last hour, and it typical very gory. So that kind of woke me up and perked me up a little. But yeah, I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it. Just hang in there, kind of like the Inglourious Bastards and stuff like that.
Django,
very drawn out. Django, yes. And if you took all his movies and made them hour-long special, they would be great.
Okay. Pidge?
I actually watched The Darkness. I think it was released last year, 2015. No, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, 2015. And with Kevin Bacon, it's about they go camping and their son picks up these stones that were supposed to banish these demons in another dimension. They come back and they terrorize the family and stuff like that. It's okay.
Sounds good.
It was. You know.
All right, myself, I watched.
Actually, I had a few jumps.
Okay, little scare jumps.
Yeah.
Okay, you getting yourself ready for the game of the month?
Yeah, I played a little bit today too.
Did you? All right, myself, I watched with Whiskers and Jonas the first 4 Harry Potters. We tried pulling a marathon. It didn't work as well as I thought, but yeah, we got at least 4 of them done.
Is he not at school yet?
No, he is. It was before we got into school.
You what are you watching them on? You have Blu-rays or did you buy like a digital pack?
No, we have DVDs and Blu-rays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelk's all about that Blu-ray.
He is. He loves the Blu-ray.
Well,
all right. So
I saw a digital sale. It was like all of them for I think $59.99 or $69. So that's why I was wondering.
Library.
That's why I was wondering. Yeah, digital. Yep.
Okay. All right. We have a list here: the most anticipated movies for 2017, and this is a cut down list from the one that I was reading about. So I want to just ask you guys, if you can, quick look at the list and tell me what 3 you have in your top, that you want to see this coming year.
Okay.
That you would look you would like to go actually out, buy the tickets, and go to the movies to see.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look. You want to read some of the movies that are there?
Sure. While you guys are looking, I'll just real quick. I'll hit it. Split, John Wick Chapter 2, Lego Batman movie, Logan, Life, The Fate of the Furious, The Circle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Alien Covenant, Baywatch, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man Homecoming, Dark Tower, It, Blade Runner 2049, Logan Lucky, Justice League Star Wars Episode 8.
Now that It movie, that's part 1.
Yeah, I think it's a reboot.
Yeah, but it's It part 1.
So they've already said they're gonna
okay.
do a sequel for it.
I think so. I thought I read an
Okay.
article where it said It part
Is
1.
it a sequel, or is it just they're doing like the first half and then the second half's going to come
No.
out?
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
All right,
Okay.
I'll lead this off then. So my obvious is,
Star Wars.
you said this.
Let's see.
Go to the theater, so I'm gonna do Star Wars, obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to guess Calc's other one. Let's see.
My
All
other.
right, I got the other one.
Go ahead. You go next.
We got
Alien
3.
Covenant.
Yeah, I was going to say that for him too, because it's Ridley Scott.
Is that what? Am I right?
Go to the theater and see.
Yeah.
Possibly, I'd like to, but I don't think it would realistically happen.
Okay.
Okay.
The other one would probably be Lego Batman movie with his son.
Nope.
Ooh.
Wonder Woman.
All right. Oh, okay. There you go. A little Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Of all the, I guess, comic hero movies that would be coming up, Wonder Woman's.
Yeah, there's a lot of them too in this year.
Wonder Woman's the one that I'm most excited for.
I mean, seriously, it's what? There's Batman, even though it's Lego. There's Logan. There's Guardians,
Justice League.
Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Justice League. Yeah, it's kind of like, holy crap.
Yeah, I would say Star Wars, Wonder Woman, Alien Covenant I'd like to definitely see, but my third one is definitely going to be Blade Runner 2049.
Okay. All right, Pitch. How about yourself?
Star Wars. I was gonna say Logan because I'd like to see all, because I saw Deadpool, that was rated R, so I figured it'd be good rated R. And my last one is kind of split.
Let me guess. It's between Baywatch and The Fate of the Furious.
No.
I'm going to say Lego. I'm going to say Lego.
No, it is Baywatch, but I can just watch it at home with my wife. Once I get horned up, then I'll go attack her.
There you go. Okay.
No, the other
Horned
one
up
would be
on Hollywood Viagra.
Yeah, the other one would be Split.
Okay.
It actually looks really good. I saw this trailer back in like October, and my wife's she thinks James McAvoy's hot.
Okay.
He has nothing on me.
All right, my 3 that I'd actually like to go to the movies to see. Guardians.
Yeah, I was gonna pick that. I was gonna pick Star Wars for you.
Yeah, Star Wars probably,
and Blade Runner probably.
Maybe that, but
I'm gonna say Justice League with your kid.
See, I'm confused with doing Justice League because of the bad rap that Batman vs Superman got.
I thought that movie was good.
A little worried that they're not going to be able to keep up with the Marvel, version. You know, like they're not going to be able to keep up with Marvel's version of the multiple characters in one.
Aquaman.
I'll say Lego Batman movie.
Okay.
Okay,
right,
good.
So Lego Batman. What did I say? Lego Batman Guardians and Star Wars. Yeah, geez, nerd. Okay. Anyway. So, since we're in the movies talk, what movies did we see this past year that we watched and liked? Pidge starts off.
I really liked Deadpool. I saw that in theater. That was really good. Captain America Civil War, I saw on a plane ride on the back. It would have been a lot better on a big TV with some headphones or a sound system instead of a little headrest TV.
Mm-hmm.
Sicario, I thought was really good.
I agree with that one. Sicario was awesome.
My surprise movie is Green Room. That's the one with
Patrick Stewart, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that was a surprise one. That was
Make it
really
so. Right. Okay. Kelk?
There was a lot of like big, explosion blockbuster type of stuff. I mean, Deadpool was awesome. Civil War was awesome. Sicario, but the movie that I would say shocked me seeing this year, and I don't know if it came out this year.
No, it came out in 2015.
But I watched it this year, and it was The Big Short.
Right.
About the bubble.
That was our homework one.
It was a homework one.
Yes.
And me and my wife sat and watched it, and it just kept my attention the whole time. You would think something like that might have slow spots, or I was just baffled, shocked, and intrigued by that movie. So The Big Short was definitely the movie I liked that surprised me this year.
Okay. Myself, I'm with Pigeon. Again, 2 comics for myself: Deadpool and Doctor Strange. And if you guys haven't seen Doctor Strange yet, definitely go and check that out.
Is that a buy for
And our
me?
listeners.
Just at the. I mean, because they're typically, like I said, when they first come out, they're like $15, and for 3 of us to go to the movies is what, $24. So
Just buy it.
Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely. I mean, it was a really good movie.
Would I watch it twice? That's the key thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's probably things that you missed in the beginning that you want to check out again, and I know your son would love it.
Okay. All right.
If he likes the whole comic book thing, which I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Movies we didn't like in 2016.
Well,
Joe?
I'll take this one. This was a homework assignment again. It was
Stonehurst Asylum.
It was Inherent Vice with Joaquin Phoenix. I couldn't get into it.
Man, it got such good reviews. That's why I picked it.
I don't know what it was about it, but I think I lasted 30 minutes or so, and I bailed out on it.
He did have the best line in the restaurant where he's like, "I'll have the beer battered octopus," and then he's like, "It's your funeral."
Yeah.
That was like one of the best parts of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Scott, what about you?
Me? The Do-Over. Did it come out last year? I saw it on Netflix, so I didn't think it did.
Who was in that one?
Adam Sandler and
with Spade, right? David Spade.
Yes, David Spade. Yeah.
I watched the first 20 minutes of it. It was pretty funny.
It was okay, yeah, but I don't think I'd ever go back and watch it again.
No.
It was like a one and okay, I'm done. I like the Billy Madisons and those types of things. Yeah, I could watch that a few different times. Like, go back like 5 years later and be like, I haven't seen this in a while. But the Do-Over is like, I kind of forgot about it completely. Other than I saw it on Netflix when I was scrolling through. I was like, oh yeah, I did watch that, and no, I don't think I'll ever watch it again. And I think I even said on the show when I did watch it that I liked it. But yeah, I now that I'm thinking back to it, I won't ever go back and see it. So I'm gonna give it a no. I pitch.
Inherent Vice, I agree with Keldeck on that one. Rock the Casbah.
Boo, that was good.
About 2.5 hours of my life wasted. And the other movie I picked was Frank, which
you were batting
that was a good
1,000
one
this year, weren't you?
I know.
That was the one with that musician guy that wore the hat the whole time.
Fassbender wore the big head. But these movies got good reviews. That's why I picked them.
Yeah, but Frank was decent.
It was decent, but it wasn't. I didn't like it. And
it was
the last
interesting,
one
I should say,
that everybody loves, The Witch.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Is that the one with the 2 V's or no?
Yes, the 2 V's that look like the W, and it's
okay.
the girl during the Pioneer era or whatever.
Yeah, it got too much hype, and it hyped me up to like the movie a lot, and I was just kind of let down. I mean,
it's kind of crazy because I don't think I heard any of the hype, and I didn't mind the movie that much. It had that
really?
I don't remember hearing much about it.
I heard a lot of hype about it, so I'm with Pigeon on this one.
Yeah, and I thought it would be like really scary, and it wasn't that scary. But
right,
I mean, the ending was cool.
More thriller than it was horror.
Yeah, I mean, the ending was cool, but it just if I didn't read anything about it, like I didn't read about what the movie was about, like spoilers or anything. If they didn't talk about it so much to make it out to be one of the best movies of the year, then I probably would have enjoyed it better.
Okay. All right. How about movies we wish we had more time to watch in 2016? Calc, why don't you start us off again?
I wish I had more time. Definitely for 2 of the movies that came out right at the end of the year was Passengers and Rogue One. I didn't get to see.
Well, with J. Law and Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I want to see Passengers and Rogue One. I'm actually going this weekend with my son, my brother, and my wife.
Nice. And the mayor?
Nope. Just he's not coming to this one.
Pidge?
Wait, I'm surprised you guys didn't put What We Do in the Shadows for movies you liked.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a really good one.
That was really funny.
Oh, crap. No, yeah, that's definitely in my like column.
And who picked that one, fellas? Remember?
Yeah, you had to make us buy it, but I didn't want. I watched it through the library.
Jackal.
Movies. I wish I had more time to watch. I want to see La La Land. I want to take my wife on a date.
It's a 2017 movie, isn't it?
No, it came out last year. Came out at the
towards
end.
the end. It's supposed to be really, really good, and I like musical movies. I mean, to a point. I don't like when they're all real sloppy, but this has a good art direction to it. And the other one is Rogue One, of course, and Arrival, the
Oh.
one with Amy Adams.
I want to see Arrival. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I want to see that one too.
All right. Myself, I'm with you too. With Rogue One, I wish I would have seen that at the end of the year, but I'll probably try and make some time the beginning of the year here. Also, I wanted to see Fantastic Beasts. I know it hasn't gotten a lot of good reviews and stuff, but I am interested in seeing that. And
Harry Potter,
Passengers as
right?
well. Yeah, it's kind of
Think
pre-Harry
so?
Potter. Yeah, it's a spin-off from that.
That's the guy who plays the Danish girl, right?
Or the guy that plays the theory of everything, Hawking.
Yes, yeah.
He'll always be a Danish girl in my
I
book.
was going to say, you watch some freaky movies, man.
No, I did. I always see it at the library. I just see his face
A Danish
all the time.
girl, and he wants to go see La La Land.
What are you trying to say, Kel? What are you trying to
He
say?
likes fruity beers. Jeez. All right. Anyway, so TV talk.
That guy's a jerk.
Pitch. What'd you watch on TV this past week?
I watched Luke Cage. I think I'm on episode 9
X
now.
gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's so good, man. It is so good. Hunting Hitler.
Mhm.
I just watched the season finale, and man, I wish season 2 was out. I mean, season 3.
I didn't. I have one left to watch. I think. Then I didn't. I think I'm up to the last episode.
What? Something Dignidad or something? Colonia Dignidad
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. Yep.
or Villa Bavaria? or something like that?
Village Bavaria. They just drove up the driveway, and
Yeah, so you got 1 or 2 more, I think.
okay.
But I found it on Netflix. It's called The Moaning of Life.
Oh God, is this like
It's with the
childbirth
guy-
or something?
No, it's the guy Carl Pinkerton.
Pinkerton. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever watch Idiot Abroad?
Yes.
The guy
Wait, no, I didn't.
Idiot Abroad. The guy with
I've
Ricky
seen
Gervais.
it. I don't watch
Yeah.
it, but I've seen parts of it. Yeah.
Yes, it's that guy who they send out to do all this stuff. It's kind of like Idiot Abroad, but he goes out and tries to find the meaning of happiness or the meaning of love and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it's just his point of view of the world is just so blinded, and he has blinders on, and it's so funny. He's like,
Is it a comedy or?
yes, it is. It's a comedy, and it's not a TV show. It's just like a documentary.
There's something
film
in
him
the way
doing
you were
stuff.
just describing that reminded me of another movie we watched this year. Remember I picked out the Look Who's Back with the Hitler?
I didn't.
Oh
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
And that was a foreshadowing of your Hitler love.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Moon of Life. It's funny. Like they were talking about, like why should I be honest to somebody? Like my girlfriend makes like fried fish and chips, and her fish and chips suck so bad. Am I going to tell her that? No, probably not. I'll just tell her that it's great, and I'll throw it in the trash when I'm done. It's just like, it's pretty funny. I mean, if you have nothing to watch, I would recommend watching it.
Okay. It's one of those.
Yeah.
All right, Cal, how about yourself? What'd you watch this past week?
Real quick, the top ones. I watched Hunting Hitler. We binge watched. We're totally caught up on Oak Island, and we start.
They almost found something.
Exactly every episode. And we are
You'll
now.
let us know when they do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Did they find something yet?
No.
Like even like a doubloon? Or...
Oh yeah, they found coins and shit. That's what keeps them there. That's why they keep digging more holes, because they find just enough of something.
These guys must be filthy rich.
Yeah, they've been spending millions of dollars. And the other thing we watched was, I think might be season 3 now, but we're watching Alone, the survival show on History.
Right. Yep.
We love those shows. I love the, that type of, bush living and, survivalism stuff.
Myself, with whiskers, I should say, for New Year's Day, we watched a lot of the Twilight Zone marathon. That was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Okay, nice.
Gotta love those things, man. Those shows. I mean, for as I'm gonna say low budget, they were probably big budget back then, but for what they seem like as low budget as they were, they tell so much story in the short amount of time that they are. And I swear it was like some of the stories are way ahead of its time for what they did, and that's like out there as they are and stuff. I really like those.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, you should check some of them out. What's that? Yeah.
Hitchcock, right?
Hitchcock Presents.
Have you
No.
watched the movie based on him, Hitchcock, with Anthony
Well,
Hopkins?
Hitchcock isn't Twilight. That's what the heck's it?
Oh, sorry.
Hitchcock Presents is him or his like show and stuff. But that, again, that's another one where the concepts about the shows and stuff that he has are like kind of way out there and definitely mind bending in the way of
Twilight Zone's the one with Shatner in the airplane, right? And the creature on the wing.
Yeah. Rod Serling, I think, is the host, and I think he did a lot of the writing and stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually I think the one that we ended on. The monster on a plane, I think it's monster on a plane.
Okay.
It was pretty cool though, because Sci-Fi had like an interactive. You could tweet out hashtag something, and you could choose like what movie you wanted to watch. They had like an hour or two that they let the fans, choose what ones they wanted to come up with next.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, in TV news, Netflix beat out the TV giants to have the most popular shows of 2016, according to a research company. On Tuesday, Symphony AM, which is the research company, released its year-end data for 2016, and season 4 of Netflix's Orange is the New Black snagged the top spot. CBS's Big Bang Theory came in second, followed by Stranger Things and Fuller House, both Netflix. And then Designated Survivor was ABC. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Top 4.
I'm surprised Orange.
4 and then
I'm surprised Orange is the New Black is still hanging in there. I couldn't get into that show.
It's crazy to me. 4 of the top 5 are on. No, 3 of the top 5 are on Netflix.
That's why our subscription price keeps going up.
Yeah, but I mean they're doing something right.
Yeah, no, they're doing it right.
Can't believe Luke Cage or Daredevil wasn't up there.
Luke Cage, I think, or Luke Cage made it, but I think it was down in like the 20s.
Yeah, I see it down here.
Or something like that. Yeah.
That and Daredevil. I'm surprised it's not higher.
I think Daredevil would have been better season 1. I don't think it got as good of reviews season 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Elektra was in season 2.
Exactly. All right. So how about, since we're in TV shows that are for 2016 that we watched and liked? Calc, start us off.
Oh, well, you just mentioned it. Stranger Things.
Okay.
That was actually, I think, a week after I broke my ankle, so I watched.
Super hyped for the season 2?
Yeah, I can't wait. But the first season, I watched, I think, the whole thing in one day.
You did.
I watched, I think, the first episode I caught at like 11 o'clock at night. So I realistically was 2 days, but the next day I just sat on the couch and watched the whole season.
Babe, order the chicken bucket.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Now, question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now that you've had it like that, if they went the way of kind of how they're doing with slower release with season 2,
I think
would you have a problem with that?
No, I think I'd be okay with if they did one episode per week.
DVR.
It would drag it on a little for me because that anticipation, I guess, of the next episode is part of the excitement of the show.
Sure.
Which leads me into my second choice of the year was Westworld. I just loved the story. There was a lot of that show that I liked, and then at the end of each episode, I could not wait until the following week. It was so good.
What's better, Stranger Things or Westworld?
It's a tough call because I know they're both up for, what is it, Golden Globes or something. Stranger Things just really came out of nowhere, and it was such an homage to the 80s.
Right.
But story-wise, Westworld was brilliant, too. I should say the acting in Westworld was better because of the caliber of the actors.
Yeah, I was gonna say they definitely paid for that.
No way.
So yeah, it was Stranger Things, Westworld, and my surprise out of the year too was The Magicians on Sci-Fi.
Have you kept up with that? Because they're just getting ready to start what, season 3?
Season 2. No, season 1's over and season 2's coming. So
nobody cares.
I'm we've seen them all, and if you see the trailer for 2, it looks really good. How about you?
Pitch?
Me? Yeah, Game of Thrones, Luke Cage, Westworld, Stranger Things, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I think I'm the only one that watched it this year.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that.
It is really, really good. It's hilarious.
That's really Sam Ash, right?
Yeah.
He's got like the chainsaw attached to his head or whatever, or his hand. I mean, his head. Yeah.
His head.
Yeah, he goes around like with a big chainsaw on his head, diving at people. The Walking Dead, the first half was really, really good.
Second half, not so much.
I haven't started watching it yet.
Okay.
Ever since Negan came on, I just haven't watched it. It's like I'm not like, having an urge to go and watch it because he's in it. I mean, the acting's really good, but it's just like
he's creeping you out. He's got that creep factor that you just can't handle.
It's like he's overacting now.
But I think that's the character.
Yeah, but whatever. Daredevil, Vikings, Homeland, which I don't know why you guys don't watch Homeland.
We did. My wife was like big into Homeland, I think, for the first 3 seasons.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, we haven't watched the 4th.
And then to round things out, The People vs. OJ.
Okay.
And Feed the Beast.
You talked OJ, so I'm not surprised to see that one on here.
Yeah, that was amazing. What about
Scott? Myself, you guys mentioned all of them. GOT, Stranger Things, The Walking Dead, and Westworld. They were all really, really good. All right, how about TV shows we didn't like in 2016?
American Horror Story, Roanoke.
Yeah, I'll go out on the ledge. I'll agree with that, but my thing is I did not like Walking Dead. I watched the premiere, which to me, and I like gore, took it a little too far. And I tried watching.
Because of your love for the character that was lost.
No. Abraham! And I tried the second episode with the tiger dude and
Ezekiel or something.
Yeah, Ezekiel. And
don't say that to Whiskers. It just loves that tiger.
It came out, it was like running hand in hand against Westworld, and Westworld's. I think Walking Dead, by the time it was season 8, I was just like, all right, we've been there, done that, and the story of Westworld just pulled me away.
Oh, he was only in like the one episode.
Who's that?
Ezekiel.
Yeah, but it wasn't just him. It was the pacing and the story and the atmosphere. I got bored. I just couldn't
see as much as you loved. What were those? The actor. The medieval reenactors from Sunset Overdrive. I figured you would have enjoyed the Ezekiel character and
the
his whole
LARPers.
Life, though.
Yeah, the LARPers. I don't know. Maybe I'll
that.
get back into Walking Dead when I get excited for State of Decay 2.
Okay, there you go. Myself, the show I didn't like. Pidge, you said yours, right?
Yeah,
American Horror.
American Horror Story.
Myself, I didn't like Fuller House. I tried it. I never liked the original show.
Yeah, we watched a couple of them, but nothing special.
Yeah, it didn't stick. So.
Kelk and I watched 2 minutes of one when we were super drunk.
and what did you talk about the entire time?
He just wanted to see
Bob Ross.
No, Bob Ross was
Bob
later.
Ross.
He wanted to talk about Boobies McGee.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
All right. How about TV shows we wish we had more time to watch in 2016?
Real quick, Man in the High Castle, Mars, and Vikings.
Okay.
Mars was only a couple episodes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just haven't had time because I've been binging the shit out of Oak Island like an idiot.
Yeah, they're gonna show something.
Exactly. My wife's like, dig more, and we just keep going to the next episode.
Yeah, because they always go, all right, we'll stop here. Let's assess for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Make that 2 episodes long.
Yeah.
He's like, sweetie, if we don't watch this week, they're definitely going to find something. We're going to be the only ones that didn't see it.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
For
bitch.
idiots for binge watching it. The Americans, which I think is on, what is that on? FX?
It's on FX.
Yes.
I started watching some of that during recovery.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's a good show. Yep.
All right. And The Night Of on the HBO series.
Yep, that's another good one.
And the last 2 are Vikings, which I haven't watched. I think I'm like 5 episodes behind. And Black Mirror. I wish I could watch a lot more of that.
Okay. Myself,
It's kind of like the Twilight Zone-esque, right?
Yes, yeah. I mean, those are a little bit more, I guess you could say, heart-wrenching at the end, typically. From what I remember of seeing, I think we watched 4 or 5 of them.
The pig fucker
Usually you're
episode.
kind of depressed. Usually you're kind of depressed at the end of it. You're just like, oh my God, I feel like a piece of garbage right now from watching this. But
Yeah.
Pig fucker episode.
yeah. But myself, it was Vikings. I wish I had more time to watch that, and Hunting Hitler. I really enjoyed watching the. I watched I guess I thought it was the first episode. You guys said it was like the prequel episode to the second season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You watch like the catch-up show.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance. But
So instead of Twilight Zone marathons, just watch Hunting Hitler.
Dude, it's so good. It's probably one of the best shows on TV.
Well, I don't have Hulu. I'd have to try and check it out on Amazon if it was on there.
Scott, remember when we were talking about like what would you like for them to go investigate next instead of like Hitler? I'm kind of curious of what Kelk would think.
He just wants to find Hitler, to be honest with you. I think.
Dude, in my opinion, I think Hitler died on the way to Argentina, and then it was just Brahm, whatever the guy is, Brahmin, whatever.
Scotchy, real quick, there's a History Channel app, and I know you do some family share stuff with the mother-in-law for HBO. Just get her info for the History Channel.
I know we have cable and stuff through Dish.
Yeah. Just it's on History.
So
it's on History Channel.
All right, I'll have to do that then. All right, beers, Pidge.
It's an actual yay. It's pretty good. I was done probably after we started talking about the beers.
Okay.
Good.
Kelk?
Yeah, it's a yay for me. It's it takes a little bit of an acquired taste, a little hoppy, bitter at first, but it gets smooth and the aftertaste is pretty good.
What do you got food pairing with your bittery hoppy aftertaste?
For some reason, I'd go for fish. I don't know why. I could do like a breaded whitefish.
Okay.
Man, anything else besides a whitefish?
Well, I wouldn't eat salmon with it. I'm like I said, it needs a white, like a flounder or tilapia or something.
Tuna's not a whitefish. All right. Yeah, I'm a yay as well. I think I said that last week as much, or just, the same.
Yep.
So, all right. Let's get a new beer. I have mine sitting next to me, making my leg cold, and we'll be back with Let's Talk Games.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
If you like me and would like to follow me on Twitter at Pigeon Pegleg and also on Twitch, Pigeon Pegleg. Pigeon Pegleg.
Hey, this is Scotchhound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at Scotchhound_LC or on Twitch at Scotchhound.
All right, we're back with Let's Talk Games. All right, let's get started with our beer real quick. Pidge, real quick.
Real quick. I'm drinking the Cutthroat Porter from Odell Brewing Company. No, it's just
Nice.
Odell Brewing Company. It's a porter from Fort Collins, Colorado. It's a burnt color and it's 5% alcohol.
All right. Kelk?
Well, the number 10 was on my favorite of the year, so I figured we'll give the
Dial it down a few notches.
Dial it down. I'm doing the Trappistes Rochefort number 6. It's their Belgian ale, copper color, 7.5% alcohol.
Is that a porter?
No, Belgian. No.
No,
Myself,
it's the tribute to Pigeon episode.
Okay.
Myself, I'm drinking the Pipeline from Kona Brewing Company. It's a porter.
Chaka, bruh.
It's a porter. Supposedly, it's got multiple brewing locations. It says Kona, Hawaii, Portland, Oregon, Woodinville, Washington, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm going to assume, since I think closest to New Hampshire in this, that's where this came out of.
Sounds
And
like
it's
it.
5.3% alcohol.
What's the color of that?
It's in a brown bottle, so I'm going to say it's dark.
Bottle brown.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds right.
Well, it
Millie
is.
Brown Bob.
It's a porter made with Hawaiian Kona coffee, so I'm going to assume it has that black brown look to it.
I totally forgot about that. I should have named that episode Millie Bob Brown.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I forgot about that.
All right, and let's talk about gaming. What did we play this past week? Pitch leads off.
I played some Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Okay.
The Division. I've been just hunting for the collectibles because
Okay.
I want to get up to the 30 so we can do the world tiers. But you guys haven't been playing it at all.
all.
Witcher
At all.
3. At all. Some Witcher 3. I played some Gone Home, the first person, walk around adventure game.
Okay.
Where you're in a mansion and you got to find out where your parents are or what happened to everybody.
Okay, that one.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
It's pretty cool. And then
Playing some sitting in the wheelchair.
Yeah, as a dolphin, Ghost Simulator. My daughter and I completed all the missions. But man, that game is just hilarious. It's so glitchy that it's funny.
Yeah, when I tried playing it a few times, I couldn't stand the glitch factor and just like the NPC, how it's like you hit it, but then they get stuck like laying down, and then they'll randomly just stand up and then get caught in like a fence. It's like, oh my god, what am I doing?
But my daughter loves it, and like hearing her laugh just makes me laugh. It's
I
just
gotcha.
it's so funny.
Calc, what'd you play?
I played the game that we just don't play, The Division. I got it for my brother for Christmas, so I actually got to play about an hour or so with him.
Dude, the one time you guys were on, I came downstairs, hopped on, and both you guys signed off.
Yeah, they called it an early night that night, didn't they? It was like 11 o'clock. They signed off.
Who? Me and my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, he was really sick this past week. He went to the
I'm supposed to remember that. I didn't
hospital
know.
twice, and then he does not stay up late at all because of his job. He gets up at like 5:30 in the morning or something. So
Yeah, farmer.
he works. He's a facilities guy at a high school.
Is he a farmer?
Farmer.
Jackass.
So yeah, good luck
Gotta
getting
milk the cows.
I actually texted him because I was trying to plan something, and good luck getting him to do any late night gaming with us. So, if we do hop on, it's going to be like a 7 or 8 o'clock at night type of thing. So I played Division with him, and I also played Battlefield 1, working on my sniping skills, which I've got some.
It's awesome. Your video is nice, dude.
Some of my videos, I'm getting pretty good at it.
It's so funny when I was playing because we played together. You just hear him, he starts giggling to himself, and then you hear Cortana record that. So I know exactly what it is. I'm just like, okay, you got another headshot.
So I've really been actually enjoying Battlefield 1, just from the sniping and doing a lot of spotting out the enemies for the team, which I think helps a lot because I'm lighting little red dots above those guys like crazy, and I get spot assists, which I think
I wanted to hang back with you because I play medic.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to hang back with you and kind of keep you safe. But right, the one board that it happened that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with him. I'll stay behind him. I'll watch his back the whole time. You were back at our original start point, and you went backwards a little bit, and then started. I'm like, okay, we're not even close to the battle. He's just way back here, like looking and spotting the whole time. I'm like, I gotta go forward. I can't just hang out with this guy.
I thought of that at first. I was like, I don't think Scotchy's gonna hang with me the whole time because
I threw down like 3 med packs and then went running off.
yeah. So what I was basically doing was spotting, and then I would just call out to you because I could see where you were at in the map, and I would try to spot guys near you or at least give you some kind of cover. But yeah, Battlefield 1, great game. I love it. Played some Witcher 3. I'm really getting hooked back into that game. I just don't have time to play it. And surprise, last night, out of the blue, I fired up Diablo 3.
Okay,
I don't know if that's a surprise.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You've been, I don't know if that's a surprise. You've been talking about the updates that they're supposed to be releasing.
I've been talking about it, and out of the blue, I just hopped in, and my God, does it feel good to just smash like little minions with your barbarian.
That's the thing. It is a time dump, but it feels like you get a lot done in that time.
Yeah, it's just so good. And surprisingly, like you said, I'll just give a little thing. I saw a video today where they released the 20th anniversary update. Okay. And what that is it's only for the month of January. They're going to have a special portal back at the old Tristram, the town, that takes you go through that portal, and it puts like a kind of 8-bit filter over the whole screen.
Really?
So the game looks like Diablo 1.
Right.
And you go into the old church and play all 16 levels of the church dungeon. So okay. Yeah, it's really cool, but it uses the character models, the sound effects, all the stuff of the new Diablo 3 engine. But it looks like the old classic Diablo.
Yeah, you have your same character, all the attributes and everything else.
All the same stuff, but you just blaze through and you fight like all the old minions, the old bosses, and I don't know what the loot drops. I'm assuming the loot drops are going to be the modern drops, but I don't know if there's going to be any kind of special loot drop, that's, hey, you only get it during the month of January. But either way, I think we should hop on it and check it out.
Right, okay. Myself, I played some Battlefield 1, as I said, with you, and Witcher 3, and same with you, man. It's super addicting, and I've been just finally getting into it.
Yeah, and I know we got a lot to
devoting some time.
A lot to talk about, like with the rest of this episode. But what's your thoughts on the story? Like, is the main story sucking you in now, or is it just the more and more you get familiar with the inventory, the crafting, the exploring, or is it the whole package?
I'm enjoying the inventory management. They, like you said, they definitely improved the crap out of it. I mean, it's definitely making it a lot easier to play through now, because of the putting the potions together, seeing what ingredients you need and stuff like that. That's helping a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's more, I think, though, of the story. I finally figured out the easiest way, like following things, getting up to quests, following the mini map instead of just trying to, because I think when I originally played through, and I didn't spend as much time as I have now playing on this playthrough, I didn't pay attention to the minimap as much as I should have.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my thing. Like, I just found myself getting lost a lot more when I did my first playthrough. I mean, it was a lot with me wanting to stop and collect all the, the plants and, talk to all the different people that were available to talk to and stuff. But now that I'm doing this, it's a lot easier to follow, a lot quicker to run through, with the quests when I need to go or where I need to go and how to get there.
They made a lot of good updates too to the map system. I mean, the game has really been overhauled a lot from when we first played it when it first came out. Like,
right, and it's just a lot more fun because it's quick. It feels quicker, even though it's still a long play game.
Yeah, make sure you change that setting too in the gameplay for the natural. I forget what it's called, but there's a setting to change the way the reaction is of your character with the thumbstick. Instead of the wide sweeping turns, he can do the quick cuts.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely...
Oh, yeah, with the way he moves around, or when he's on Roach too?
On Roach.
Or just when he's...
I think it might be both, but go into gameplay, into settings, and it's called natural something or unnatural, and change that setting, and you'll notice.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's a great game, and I mean, I know you're jonesing just as much as I am.
Yeah, I want to get more time, definitely.
All right, games of 2016 that we played and liked. Why don't you start us off?
All right, well, 2016, I'd have to say The Division. I know that was one we like.
Sorry.
Big time dump was The Division.
Right.
I think I looked at my level 30 character when I was playing with my brother, and I think I was up to like 7 or 8 days worth of playtime, just with that character.
Did you kind of want to go back to it?
I do. I mean, I really like that game. I mean, I thought the Underground DLC for it was great. I hear the survival's amazing, but playing.
Yeah, but you wanted to play it over again.
Playing it.
I'm interested in starting to, or at least starting with our lower level characters as well.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think I'll jump on unless there's other people to play with, like yourselves.
Exactly, and
I just been doing the side missions and the collectibles.
Yeah, I mean, playing with
I wait for the other stuff with you guys.
Playing with my brother at level 7 feels fun and exciting again. I haven't touched my level 30 guy, so I don't even know what that would play like. But since they made all the fixes and stuff and playing with my brother, it felt great. And like you said, if you guys are going to hop on, I'll definitely hop back on it. So,
right.
Yeah, Division was one of my big favorites of the year. And then right at the very end, Titanfall 2. The single.
And again, you didn't play much online with that. You just played single player.
I just touched the multiplayer the other day. All I played was the single player, which I thought was fantastic.
Right, yeah, they did a really good job.
Everything from... very simple story, but the level design was fantastic.
And I think I mean, I'm not going to say that the attachment to the Titan was a huge factor as well for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think what they did with giving the different guns and the progression of using those guns on the board, I think was really good too.
Yeah, the way they held your
hand.
How the
level layout was.
Yeah, the way they held your hand, walk you through the different weapons and ranking up on top of the brilliant level design. I mean, that Inception level was awesome.
Right. Yeah. But again, I like for me, because that was on my one that I liked as well. It was Titanfall. Because I think with the original Titanfall, I don't think I appreciated the different gun abilities for the Titans as much because they didn't make you use them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No.
So I never forced myself to get into it.
As much. There was only 3.
Yeah, but again, there was three major guns, I think, with the different upgrades available to it, with 3 different Titans, and the different loadouts that you could do, with the smoke and the shield and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, even though there was 3, I really didn't try additional ones just because, now in going through the single player game, I had to. Well, I guess you didn't have to, but it kind of made you try it.
You could. So a guy I work with, he just beat it and he agreed. He thought the story was amazing. Every time he got to a new level, he would load out the new gun, but then he would go in and switch it back to his favorite, which was the chain gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he kept beating the levels, and I said to him, I'm like, you're not using the new weapon? He's like, no, I love the chain gun. I think I beat each boss in each level with that weapon that they gave me.
Oh yeah. No, me too.
So it's just funny, like some people play it differently. They go in and put their favorite.
Yeah, I went back to the original. I'm like, you know what? This ion cannon's okay. I'm gonna go back to chain gun.
But again, I think a lot of that board design was set up for your combat with that upgraded gun for that level.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been, but I think they did a fantastic job with this.
Oh, yeah.
Still haven't unlocked my achievements though.
No, you did.
I got 2 out of the 9. I collected all the helmets. I beat everything. I haven't got any of the collectible achievements for it.
Scotchy, what else was on your favorite list?
FIFA 16 and the Division as well.
Okay.
Yeah, FIFA 16. I really enjoyed that. I want to get back in and just play more of my character and kind of. I can't get him out of what level 80 that he is or whatever. It's just he's stuck.
We got so much backlog. We'll be on FIFA 17 before you know
it. I know.
Yeah.
All right, Pitch yourself. 2016 game you liked.
You guys mentioned it. Division. I like Titanfall 2, but I was new to it at the end, so I'm not gonna put that in there. Division, FIFA 16, and games that I played last year. iDarb, even though it was a 2015 game.
Okay.
My daughter and I were playing for like a month hard. It's awesome, man. They added stuff to it.
You guys got good at it because every time I hear my son play with you guys, he'd get pissed off because he couldn't.
Yeah, my daughter's really good.
Yeah, he would get furious.
She doesn't go for the risky shot. She just goes for the 2-pointers.
Yeah, walk right up to the entrance and put it in.
Yeah, and your son's like, I'm not playing with him. And she's like, well, I'm just practicing and I'm being good. Watch, I won't do anything. You can score.
Don't poke the bear, Ruby. Don't poke the bear.
Exactly. I'm not really trying. Go ahead and score, man. I really don't care.
And I know I missed the talk about you playing Diablo 3, but that was one of the games that I liked.
Yeah,
I liked playing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was fun playing together, even though I had no idea what the story was. It was just hold buttons down.
So real quick, I'll just rehash the 20th anniversary update. Kicked in today.
I saw, and it goes back to like the original pixelation and
the pixel filter, and you play the original Diablo 1 dungeons. So it's only for the month of January too.
Oh, so then we should play it then.
Yeah.
And then 2 games that you guys haven't mentioned, Quantum Break. I actually really enjoyed that game.
Yep, I'd like to get more of that.
And Until Dawn for the PS4. Scotchy, I'm telling you, you should have bought it when it was like $6. For the PS, so it's a PS4 game that you would like, and your wife would like to sit next to you and play.
Yeah, but
that's like that choose your own adventure, right?
Yeah,
and different things happen. That
it's like a Telltale style game.
Yeah, but if you pick one thing later on down the road, something will get affected.
Right. But again, it's a zombie horror type thing.
No, it's not zombies. It's just like there's like a murderer on the loose, and you don't know who it is.
Oh, I did get that one. That's the one where you're kind of like a ghost.
No, that's Murdered Soul Suspect. It was a free one. This is for PS4. Until Dawn. I'm telling you, you should have.
I know you got to blow the dust off the PS4.
Yeah. No, I've been playing the crap out of it with Steep.
I've been playing the crap out of my PS4.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I should put Steep on there for a game I liked, because I did play the crap out of that up until the end of the year. All right, how about games we didn't like in 2016?
Well, speaking of PS4,
Cal, go ahead.
No Man's Sky, even though I didn't.
You haven't even.
I haven't played it. No, I just put it in there as a joke. Earthlock Festival of Magic. Scott,
yeah, that sucked.
Scotchy, I think that was your pick for Game of the Month, and
I didn't know what to pick. I was just like,
You're
what
like,
are we all gonna get?
yeah,
That's
you're
free.
like,
That's
it's free. We'll try it out.
yeah.
Like the cover art looks good, so
Right.
I'll give it a try.
And I think right about the 30 minutes of effort I put into it just seemed very Final Fantasy. So I knew Pigeon was like clocked out right away on that one.
Oh, forget it.
But yeah, that's the only game I could really think of that stood out that I had a hard time enjoying.
All right, Pigeon, I'm gonna cut you off because I have Earthlock Festival of Magic in there as well. But I also have Call of Duty, not the newest one.
Advanced Warfare?
Yeah, I just
It
again
was 2 years ago.
Right, but I played a bunch this in 2016 because whenever my brother-in-laws would come over and stuff, they like that more than they like playing something like Division or Titanfall because they're just familiar with it. That's kind of like their old go-to.
You're like
my one brother-in-law still has a 360 and all he plays is Call of Duty, and my other brother-in-law hasn't played since he had his 360 like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, and then it was Black Ops 2 I think he was playing.
Have you beaten the campaign?
I think I was like 2/3 through it or 3/4.
Yeah,
That's the one with Spacey, right?
With who?
Kevin Spacey.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, it's okay. It was just too much of the same. And then when I did play like the online, it was too much verticals and the hovering and the dashing. It just
jumping. Yeah.
I was like, screw this. They're just trying to
get
make it
into
too difficult. And then people were just, because they played all the damn time. It's just like, okay, I'm dying on this kind of ridiculous.
I did like the campaign though.
Yeah. Again, they always do a good campaign, but it was just too much of the same, I think, for me. And I just kind of lost my flip for Call of Duty. Maybe it's just me getting old too. But all right, Pitch, go ahead. Game you didn't like 2016.
Helldivers.
Boo.
Which was a game we tried out. I don't think you liked it either, Scotchy.
It's too quick.
Too quick. It was the dual stick shooter.
Yeah, exactly. It just felt kind of fast and ridiculous. Yeah, I died all the damn time.
Because it was stupid. Street Fighter V, which was also the game of the month that we chose for me to play.
Right.
It was just terrible.
Did you ever get the butt slap head smash?
No.
Okay.
I wish I did. It probably would have made it better. And then the other game I actually like, but I hate it so much is Volgar the Viking.
Yeah.
I can't get past the second or third screen.
Yeah, I had one where
after, like,
just
the
this
first
huge
snake.
guy comes in and burns the shit out of me every time. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Huge guy. Man, you must be really far.
Yeah, I mean, he was like 2 stories tall in comparison to my guy, and he just like dropped fire on me. I'm like, what the hell?
I never
Of
saw
course,
that
go right back to the beginning of the board
Genie or
again. I'm like,
something.
that's ridiculous.
Scotty's got the Game Genie going. I'm going to check your achievements on that. So,
All right, so Volgar the Viking. All right, how about games of 2016 we didn't get a chance to play, or we wish we had time for?
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I'll say the Witcher because I'm back into it. I just don't have the time that it requires. The Tomb Raiders, both of them, because I own both of them. I think I'm 3.
Have you started the newest one yet?
Haven't even touched the new one. I'm 3/4 on the what is it, definitive edition one. So haven't even started the new one, and I want to play Gears 4, which I haven't even installed on my Xbox yet.
That's pretty bad.
It's really bad. How about you guys?
That pitch?
I wanted to do the Uncharted collection and Uncharted 4. I think I would enjoy those games.
Yeah, I really want to play those.
Also, Doom.
Yep.
I want to do a single player campaign.
Especially with all the awards that it got and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I want to do Inside and Limbo.
Yeah, they had that Limbo Inside combo was that deal right before Christmas or right after Christmas?
Yeah. We have
Inside
though on the shared the TLC.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, good.
Yeah,
Because I was
and
going to say I didn't want to
Limbo
buy
was
Limbo
free.
again. Yeah. Well, I already had Limbo, so I didn't want to buy it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Forza Horizon 3.
Yes.
Because we don't have a car game. So
And the Blizzard Mountain DLC for it.
just wait till it's all bundled. I wish I could play more Flame in the Flood.
That was a good game.
But you have to get into it. You have to dedicate like an hour or more into it.
Yeah, that's one of those kids and wife don't bother me. I need to really focus in on this game.
Yeah. I thought about having my daughter like sit with me and play when like my other daughter takes a nap.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if she would get into it or not. And then last one is every single Nintendo first party game that I have.
You jerk. You had to steal mine, didn't you, you asshole?
Splatoon,
Such an
Woolly
asshole.
World, Mario Kart 8.
You're a dick face.
No,
Wow.
Super Mario Maker. I wish I could have had more time with that.
Oh, yeah. I did play a bunch of that, actually. For some reason, I didn't like that as much as I liked the regular, like the Woolly World, Splatoon, and Mario Kart 8, which I wrote down for mine. I mean, I did play a bunch of all of those, but I wish I played them more. I really do.
Yeah.
And then Watch Dogs 2, I picked it up right at the end of the year, and I haven't even started it yet. It's just sitting on my PlayStation waiting for me. So
I think you'll enjoy that one.
yeah, hopefully. All right, real quick. Let's real quick. Jump into Sony news. Games we're excited for 2017. Pidge, why don't you lead us off?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Detroit Become Human. Yes. How about you, Scott? You got to say yes or no.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yes. Detroit Becoming Human, maybe.
Crash Bandicoot's Insane Trilogy.
I like the old ones. I don't know if I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Lego City Undercover.
Yes.
Did you play the Wii U version?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude. I would highly recommend you guys get this game since it's coming to Xbox One too.
Okay.
Shenmue 3? No. That Spider-Man game?
It looks pretty good. I think I'd be interested in that, yeah.
Yeah. God of War?
I like the old one. I played it on PSP,
Okay, yeah. Chain.
and it was good on
Chains of
that.
Olympus or something.
Yes. Yeah, it was really good on
You have
that.
the PSP?
I did. It kind of, I don't know what happened. It just doesn't play games anymore.
Oh, maybe you had it hacked.
I don't know.
And Days Gone, that motorcycle gang guy
Yeah, no.
with zombies.
Yeah.
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 Cal could do Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft news. Calc, go ahead. Games we're excited for 2017.
All right, let's start it off with Sea of Thieves.
I'm
Yes.
scared. I'm super scared of this game. You know?
You're worried about it being hyped, or
Yes, because this is like No Man's Sky hype now.
Well,
Really?
Except
Yeah.
except this has already gone through its first like closed alpha, and without divesting anything, it seems like it's going to be okay for now.
okay. All right. What else?
Cuphead.
Yes.
Pigeon's a yap on this one. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's funny because we watched 35 games coming to Xbox on IGN, and they showed Cuphead, and my son's like, "What is this game?" You know, like he just does not get the whole old school animated.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, the nostalgia.
So you're gonna have a broken TV with a controller throw it. Right there.
See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm excited for it, but I'm worried it's going to be hard as shit, and I'm going to get pissed off at it.
Oh, speaking of Calc, another game you have more time to play, Ori. Go ahead.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh yeah, you called that game of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it did get Game of the Year, I think, in one of the categories too.
Yeah, but not for me.
Yeah, but not one of your favorites. Okay, go ahead.
Halo Wars 2. I'm still I'm on this. I still don't believe really in RTS games coming to console.
XCOM.
Don't give it to you.
XCOM actually plays really well on console.
Oh, okay.
Crackdown 3.
Yes.
I got a question for this.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a yes because Crackdown's great. Now, this is coming out with Scorpio, right?
I think it is, yeah.
Alongside. So, what's going to happen with that regular Xbox and Xbox One S? Will it be able to run all these simulations like it will for the Scorpio?
Yeah.
If it will, I think it's going to be on a smaller scale.
No, I think it will. I think it will run the same quantity of the game, but I think it will not have as many effects.
Yeah, well, what about the quality? Like, do you think it's going to have more
Well, that depends what quality means to
generic
you.
pixelation of the panels that are falling in comparison to what the Scorpio will? Because I know they said that they're going to depend on the cloud a lot for the building.
Yeah, I mean, it could scale. It could know that you just don't have enough horsepower, so that it scales down
Larger panels
Yeah,
and stuff.
it scales down the level of physics. But
Right.
obviously, if you have the Scorpio, it's like, you're driving the Ferrari. You've got the nicest of all.
I'm nervous.
And my big
I'm looking
thing
forward
too
to it,
is
though.
I think Crackdown 3 is going to be shown at E3 as part of the muscle flexing of Scorpio. Like I
Are
think
they going to reveal a console?
Yeah. I think if they're smart, they're going to reveal the console before E3, because I don't think they should spend 15 or 20 minutes on talking about the console at E3 when they can really spend that whole time frame talking about games.
New games that the console can handle and what they look like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, keep going. Come on, Microsoft. Okay.
Lego City Undercover.
Yes.
Get it?
Yeah, I think so. Pigeon's been pushing this one. Scalebound?
No.
You guys want to hear my bold prediction?
That it'll
Sure.
suck.
I think Scalebound gets canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been reading too much Reddit.
Hey, I called No Man's Sky. I think Scalebound gets canceled.
All right, State of Decay.
State of Decay 2, hell yeah. It's
Move.
4-player co-op campaign.
The
Survivalism.
Division.
It's Walking Dead meets The Division. It's
ulcers.
It's what I wish Dead Rising was.
Yeah, but isn't there a lot of micromanaging? I thought Scotty said like you have to have people on your team and they have to do.
Yeah,
things
my problem with it is just the constant resupply that you have to do because it's a consistently running world.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's a survivalism game. You have to have.
So it's like if you're not playing, your stores are getting depleted, and you have to go out and get them the next time you come in there. So there's no like, oh well, I really feel like going and venturing out. Nah, shit, I haven't played in 2 days. I got to go get more food, or these people are going to starve and die.
But that dynamic could change when you're playing with friends. Like how we were always trying to make time to get on the Division with each other. I think it could be the same way with State of Decay 2. I don't know. I'm calling. That's one of my other predictions. That game's going to do really well. I think Scalebound gets canceled.
Next,
Tacoma. I'm not too familiar with this one. Honestly,
it's the first person like adventure game. I think it's set in like a space station.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. And last but not least, Below.
Yep.
Yeah,
it looks really good. It seems like a really cool player. I just don't know myself if I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I think Below is going to be my Ori. I think it's going to be amazing, fun to play, gorgeous. I'm just not going to have the time to play it.
Sounds like you're like using like sex code.
Yeah.
Below's going to be my Ori.
Yep. So there you go, Pigeon.
Safe word.
Pigeon, take us through Nintendo.
All right, real quick. Nintendo games we're excited for 2017. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Durr. And possible Super Mario Switch game.
I don't know if you can say possible considering they showed it in the Switch videos.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll come out this year.
Hey, Scott, this one's Scotchy. This question's for you.
I think it has to.
So getting more time now into The Witcher 3. Are you?
Oh, the Switch reveal's coming next week.
Are you even more excited for Zelda Breath of the Wild having gotten a little bit more time into a Witcher type of game?
I think I have to be because Whiskers isn't going to play it, I don't think. She kind of she likes more of the top-down type of Zelda player than she does like the first person or third person because she said she gets like hand-eye coordinated issues.
Yeah,
where she can't.
And I was saying this the one episode to Pigeon. I was saying that I think Breath of the Wild's going to be very heavy RPG like in the realm of The Witcher, and I don't know how that's going to do with some of the traditional Zelda fans.
It's going to be even half, if not a third, of what it is. I mean, you're going to have to cook stuff and mix things, and alchemy and all that stuff, but it's not going to be anywhere near The Witcher.
Oh yeah, no. But how close is it going to be in comparison to like more of the traditional Zeldas?
It'll be more closer to the traditional Zelda, and just throw in that cook things to regain health, like this thing. Scott, why don't you do multi-platform?
Multi-platform news, yeah. Games we're excited for 2017. Ukulele.
Yes.
Kinda.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yes, I want to play this, but I still need to play the first 3.
Yeah, good luck. You're not going to have enough
Andromeda for those who want to correct us. Assassin's Creed game.
Nope.
Nah. Prey.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, have you seen the gameplay of this one? I'm kind of interested.
Yeah, it does look good. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Looks awesome. You got to play the demo, Scotchy. It's on Xbox One too, so you can play the demo on that.
For Honor.
No.
Rise 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Cox Rise. Lego Worlds.
Yes.
Interested to try it to compare it to Minecraft.
What if it'll be free?
That'd be a pretty smart decision, actually.
That would be, yeah.
And microtransaction it all the way.
Yeah, the crap out of it. All right, Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yes.
Yes, and I think this could be one of our definite co-op games.
Agents of Mayhem.
This looks
Yes, that's
cool. Yeah, Jim,
It's
go
from
ahead.
Vol-
Go
It's
ahead.
from Volition, I think, that made the Saints Row games.
Yeah, and it has
And
a
it
little
has the
bit
art
of
style of Crackdown to it.
Crackdown and Handsome Jack. It reminds me of
That cell
Borderlands,
shading
yeah.
color. yeah.
Borderlands. Yeah.
Oh, I read an article about Ghost Recon Wildlands, and it's saying it's taken all the Ubisoft games from last 2 years into one. So it's like the Division, the Assassin's Creed. It has like everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the game mechanics and engine and stuff.
Right. Oh, they're using a snowdrop, huh? All right, Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like the Telltale games. I don't know. We'll have to see. The Batman.
Red
was
Red Dead
okay.
Redemption 2.
Yes.
Yes, but there's not enough time.
I know, seriously. Destiny 2.
Yes, there'll be time for that. I haven't played it in over a month.
I think I'm sorry for whoever may be listening or whoever did talk about it, but somebody made a prediction I saw for either E3 or 2016 or 2017.
Pushing it, it's getting pushed to 2018.
No, it will be shown at E3, and it will be shown as part of Microsoft showing Project Scorpio. That was the big bold prediction because I think it was on IGN.
Can't.
IGN.
can't.
IGN talked about it because they were
Why
saying
not?
they think that Microsoft's going to win the battle back with Bungie for Destiny
They
2.
can't. They can't.
Why?
They have the PS4 has the right or the exclusives or whatever until next September.
But for,
Well, yeah.
for
What if they
Destiny
do it
1.
for
Destiny 1, not
I'm sorry,
2.
not September until like November.
Yeah, but what if they do a Christmas release with the Scorpio? If they just tease it with the Scorpio, at E3, and then they do a Christmas
Kelk's
release.
talking about at Microsoft's presser.
Yeah, but I think that
Which-
exclusivity is just for Destiny 1, and I think Ryan McCaffrey had it right, or whoever predicted it.
Jeez, name dropping.
If you're Bungie and you want to show your powerhouse like Destiny 2, you want to show it on the best hardware that's available.
PS4 Pro, right?
Okay.
Oh, you're just fucking with them now. All right, Friday the 13th, the game.
It looks kind of cool, but
it looks cool.
It's
but
the original movie, right? Made into the game.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like
it
Evolve.
is? It's Evolve. Yeah, you just called it. Yep.
All right, okay. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Nope.
I actually like the Kingdom. I like Kingdom Hearts too. I haven't finished it, but I don't know.
And then the one that I think we all played the beta of, We Happy Few.
I didn't play the
don't
beta,
know.
but I heard they changed a lot already on it.
Yes, and I'm almost gonna buy it for like the Loaded Couch account.
Yeah, that one I could see being a TLC purchase.
Yeah, because it's only a single player.
My
right?
son
Yeah, I mean-
refuses to let me have that even on the Xbox.
There's a scary face on it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
traumatized by the faces.
Yeah, but
All right,
then that's Chappie too.
We got some bad news stories for 2016. Let's just roll through these as fast as possible. Let's wrap the show.
Real quick,
Cuphead delayed. Battleborn releases alongside Overwatch.
That's a disaster.
Yeah, seriously. Assassin's Collection, the Ezio Collection graphics issues.
Oh my gosh, this guy is scary as hell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, with its
really,
eyeballs.
really bad. Hey, Battleborn alongside Overwatch. Hey, Brett, if you're listening. Remember Brett was like really high on Battleborn and we kept telling him it's just not going to compete with Overwatch?
Yeah.
Uh,
But no, he said I think he played Overwatch too. He just said he liked Battleborn a lot. He doesn't know why it's getting all the flack.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't, yeah. And again, it's not a bad game from what I'd seen and stuff. It's just it had to compete with Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mighty Number 9 being canceled.
No, it's just a disaster.
It should have been
Should've been.
canceled, is what I was talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
And No Man's Sky, which again should have been canceled.
Yeah. Or
Anyway, no, it shouldn't have been canceled. It is a good game. It is kind of,
It should have been put on hold for
it
another
is something
year.
new. Yeah.
you know, Scott, it actually was on sale during the holidays. It was down to like the $35.
Was it?
Yeah, I think if it,
Mhm.
I'm a Kelk with Evolve. If it goes below $29,
$2.25.
yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Really? You'll pick up No Man's Sky if it goes below $30?
Oh no, I have so many games. I just buy games.
No, get
Seriously.
Astroneer before you get No Man's Sky.
No.
All right, beers.
It's a yay. It's pretty good. It's
Like your Trappist number 6.
It's not number 10, but it's funny. I actually think I like them. I'm trying to remember that number 8. I like the 8, right? A little bit.
Yeah, yes, you did.
The 10 was my favorite. I think I like the 10 the most, then the 8, then the 6. But I mean, that's not
Higher alcohol to lower.
Yeah, that's not putting any. I'm not trying to put the 6 down. It's good, but yeah, nothing.
You're a bigot of the 6.
Nothing can. The number 10 is my my 120
10.
IPA.
Gotcha. All right, Pidge.
It's a nay. It's too bitter. I think that vanilla added the sweetness with the first beer. Took away the bitter, so I would say nay.
Okay, myself with my pipeline, I have yay in there. It's not wonderful, but it's not bad either. And I don't know if it's because I had a beer beforehand and I'm starting to get a little fuzzy. But
We got to ask the question then.
Fuzzy at 5% alcohol.
Would it make you
but I
want to
ate a
drive? Would you want to drive to the store to buy more of it?
No, not right now. No, definitely not. I've got a 6-pack in the fridge, and I'm thinking, I got to finish those now.
Yeah, so it's a nay.
Okay, yeah. That's in it. Yeah. All right, let's get another beer. I've got another one of these I got to drink, and we'll be back with the Brown Breeze.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hey, if you like me, follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Pigeon Pigeon. Yeah! What's going on, guys? This is Cataclysmic Doom. Make sure to check me out on Twitch and Twitter at Cataclysmic Doom.
Hey, this is Scotchhound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at Scotchhound_LC or on Twitch at Scotchhound.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show. Pidge, it looks like you changed up your beer. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the terrible, horrible knucklehead. It's from the brewery of Unibroue. It's a quadruple. I'm still finding out the location. I think it's Canada, Chambly, Quebec.
Is it a quadruple porter?
No, it's a quadruple. I switched it up because Kelk didn't do porter. So
okay. Kelk, you drink anything? Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
10.5% alcohol.
Out of the can.
I'm taking the last few sips of my number 6. I actually depleted my beer stock now, so I can go buy some new stuff.
You'll be walking soon.
Yeah.
All right. Myself, I'm still drinking Pipeline again. Like I said, I got a 6-pack, so I got.
Are you gonna walk to the beer store? Okay, let's go.
All right, in the Dying We Are the Mouth section of the show, we got. I'm just gonna say the M silent and go Ba Gotho. Whose ID states he was born in the year 1870.
Good Lord.
Celebrated the landmark occasion with his grandchildren after reportedly outliving his siblings, wives, and children.
Wait a minute. His grandchildren? So his grandchildren's like over 100 years old then?
No. What?
His grandchildren would be like 90 years old.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, his grandchildren.
He had wives. He could have given birth to his grandchildren. When he was 70 years old, if he had multiple wives.
Dude, okay, just say, I don't know, conservative. 50 years old is when the cutoff mark for him.
Sure. Okay. His children would be how old then?
So he's essentially 100. His children would be.
His children are 50, and their children could be
25. Okay. All right.
Anyway, so he blew out all 146 candles in one puff.
Now, God bless his soul, not to be mean on him, but he looks like a mummy from Egypt. Like
he does.
He looks like
testicles.
Yeah, he looks he looks like he's already mummified.
He looks like a super tan Deadpool. What was it? It was a.
And what does he have? Does he have one tooth left in his mouth?
No, dude, it's like a big wart on his lip.
That's what I thought it was. He's missing all of his teeth, I'd imagine.
Let's expand it. So
let's not.
See.
All right.
Big
no, let's not.
On his lip.
God. All right.
Now the
when
question
previously
is,
asked.
Hold on. He has chin hair. Does he shave or does he just let it grow?
I'm assuming that's just growing and he doesn't care anymore.
Now,
Can he see?
And can he see? I'm
He's
gonna
got cloudy
say
as eyes,
barely.
like that.
could you imagine if they could take his brain and memory and keep it alive forever? The things he's seen.
Like Futurama, just put it in one of those things.
I think
Just his
it's in
head. in one of those-
Westworld.
All right. When previously asked the secret to a long life, Mr.
Doing
Gotho
his
said,
voice.
"The recipe is just patience."
Patience.
Okay.
How do you have patience?
Does he still have
I'm pretty sure
patience?
people die.
146 years of patience. Wow.
Does he still have patience at
People
this
die
point,
of broken
or
heart.
yeah, does he want to die by now?
I want to live forever.
Yeah. All right. He said to have begun preparing for his death in 1992, to the point of even having a gravestone made. But yet, 24 years later, he's still alive.
I wonder if he puts a little notch on the gravestone for every year that he makes it.
He's got like.
Is there going to be anybody around after he dies to really remember him? I mean, his grandchildren are probably like, "Oh my God, who is this old man that I'm supposed to be here having a birthday party for?"
Super Grandpa's still alive.
Super grandpa. Wow, that probably popped in
God
my ear.
bless him. I hope
Yeah.
I meet him one day somehow.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
he'll be waiting for you at the pearly gates. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Seriously. All right.
What is
Questions
man?
from listeners. Our first
Dan?
question comes from at I say Heil. Kel,
Yeah, Deadpool.
I am glad to see you are on your way to the light side. Have you, like so many other Germans, picked up our beloved bestseller, Mein Kampf?
Oh my God! I actually thought about ordering this.
It's on the bestseller list in Germany right now. It's like number one.
I thought about seeing if Amazon had it to pick up a copy, because I did see the
I think-
article that it's like selling like hotcakes in Germany right now.
Kelk's like, what am I missing out on? I could be ruling the world right
Yeah,
now.
well, they're having a bit of an immigrant problem there, and I heard it's like the #1 selling book right now.
Oh gosh.
Do you think it's the
Get it.
immigrants picking it up? Or do you think it's the people who already live there looking to get rid of the immigrants?
I think it's the Germans.
Through a purge.
Yeah, Z Germans.
So, all right. So you haven't picked it up, but you were looking to grab it.
It's
All right,
yeah,
awesome.
I was actually thinking of picking it up because I heard it's one of those historical books you should always read.
Calc the Hitler lover. He's looking.
Kelk,
to
have you read the Bible? That's a historical book.
Storybook.
Dude, it's a historical book.
Yeah,
That's old. That's the oldest known book in the world.
I actually did think about reading it just for the purpose of knowing.
Or Dead Sea Scrolls.
All right. Well, thank you for the question. At I say Heil. Our next question comes from at Long Daddy Lover. Have you guys ever had a long distance relationship? Pitch, go ahead.
No, I have not.
Calc?
Nope.
Me either. I am in one with my mom's boyfriend who lives in Kazakhstan. Long story, don't ask. Anyway, I'm missing him so much that I was actually thinking of the Kissinger. You think it's a good idea, or should I just stick with a burner phone and send nudie pics?
So I just
All right.
I just caught the part. She's got a relationship
What's
with
this?
her mom's boyfriend.
Yes. And what looks like an add-on for your phone that has a kissing pad?
It looks like some kind of Fisher Price toy with a.
It does. With like, I thought that was like a chapstick thing at first, like a lip balm, like pad.
It's like the Viewmaster.
Looks like the sponge that the cashiers have.
For counting the money. Nice. Yeah, it does kind of. Now, is there force feedback so you know when the other person's kissing at you? Okay, just for the listeners, there's a picture of a woman who's holding this yellow thing with what looks like a pink, like Pigeon said, a sponge that a cashier would have to wet their fingers on the bottom of it. And then her phone is plugged into the top, and it looks like she's having FaceTime with some guy. They both have their eyes closed. She's kissing the pink pad.
She's FaceTiming it, all right.
I would do it with you, Calc.
Now, is that is
How's
that
my taint feel?
is that little wet sponge replaceable? Can she put like a sex toy in there?
Oh my
Sure.
God! There you go. There's a new business for it, Calc.
Calc,
You
we
got a
just
patent.
kissed. You kissed my asshole, you son of a bitch.
Now, yeah, I'm wondering, is there like force feedback so it feels like lips, or are you just kissing the pad and it's just something? Because why not just kiss the damn phone?
I have
It's
no
got to be
idea.
force feed. It's got to be force feedback because that thing looks huge and massive attachment. They have some kind of like accelerometers and
Holy
motors in
crap.
it or something.
Craziness. All right, so I'd say stick with the burner phone and just send nudie pics. Long Daddy Lover. But thanks for the question. At Long Daddy Lover. All right, our last question comes from at Fat Richard Simmons. That was years ago. New Year's resolutions? Anyone? Obvious ones and not so obvious ones.
Yeah, one of mine is to walk again.
To get healthy bones.
That could be questionable.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my goal for the year. Walk again.
Like a certain distance or just in general?
In general.
Are you
Nice.
gonna conquer your fear and go back into the woods?
I
where
will.
you-
I'm
where you
gonna
broke your ankle?
walk
You're gonna go right.
walk the trail again.
And every fucking rock I see, I'm gonna pick it up and throw
Wait,
it.
wait. Oh man.
No more parkour for me.
All right. Pitch. New Year's resolution.
I mean, the obvious one is to lose weight. So I don't.
You already
die
started
anymore.
that before New Year's.
Yes, I started
doesn't
that.
count.
But my birthday came and I had my birthday dinner, which was pizza from Papa John's.
Onions and a whole bunch of Twinkies.
No, I usually get wings and pizza, but there's no Wegmans around here for the wings.
You only like
Like
Wegmans wings?
No, I like other places, but I don't know any other places around
Dude,
here.
you live in like Barbecue Central and you couldn't find a good set of wings down in Texas?
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
everything's like Spanish around
Did
here.
you find like really good barbecue, like ribs or something down there?
Not yet. We went to a place that I thought was like a mom and pop shop, but it turns out to be like a local chain.
Okay.
So I gotta find a better place. But I did
Famous
find
place.
a delicious Mexican taco place.
Mm,
It's the size of your shed.
nice.
Nice.
They're the best kind.
Hey, my not so obvious resolution will be to beat 3 games this year. I want to complete.
Oh, is
GTA
Witcher going to be one
5.
of them? Yeah, GTA 5, Witcher, and what? No Man's Sky?
There you go. No, Witcher will be one of them. Yes.
And yeah, I like to start going through my back catalog, but it is so hard to play games anymore.
I got a question for you. Replay. What the heck's it called? Sorry.
For a replay,
Rare Replay. Yeah. You play that anymore?
I haven't played it now. Like I said, I haven't even played Destiny.
No, I know.
I did fire it up, and I wanted to play some more Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts with my daughter. She's like, I want to play Goat Simulator. I'm like,
Mm.
fine.
Okay.
But my other not so obvious is I like to play more games and stream.
Okay.
Get some more videos out there.
How about you, Scotch?
Yeah.
What's
The
resolutions?
I don't typically make resolutions for myself. So one that I do want, which Coley was actually bringing up, Whiskers. I want to try and get more of us out there on like YouTube and stuff. So that's kind of like what I'm going to try and start doing is getting our episodes back out on YouTube again, just getting us kind of more
Exposure.
Yes, exposure, exactly. And even trying to get like T-shirts or stickers or something out there just to get the name kind of out and about. So that's kind of like where I'm going for my New Year's resolution push for this year. Is that obvious? Not so obvious. We're
I
again,
like to read more books.
yeah. Again, I haven't done that in a long time. I should do
More
that.
than last year, 0.
I started reading a book already.
Yeah. My not so obvious is to get a good driving game and get Pigeon to play it with us.
There you
Forza
go.
3 when it's on sale.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon
But
3.
Pigeon doesn't play driving games other than what's that Crash one that you left?
Burnout Paradise, which was free.
Yeah.
Did you guys download it?
I did not. Nope.
Yeah, sure.
I think I did.
Yeah, maybe you and I will play tonight.
Forza Horizons 3 was on sale. It was only $30.
Yes, but not all the DLC.
Right.
Well, now you're really hoping.
Yeah, now we're gonna wait for Forza Horizons 4 to come out.
I was
before
gonna
that
say
stuff.
4 and Forza 7 will be out by that time
Right.
that happens.
I'm playing Forza Horizon 3 tonight because I bought it.
You did not, did you?
I don't know. Did I?
I
I bought
don't think you
Horizon
did.
4 Deluxe bundle.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, speaking of, are we gonna get that?
I already did. I bought it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, are the rest of us going to get that? Because it's, the online is supposed to be crap, right? For the multiplayer?
That's
No,
what
it's yeah, but the online is the world, and you could do whatever you want.
Well, speaking of buying, I won't be ready to buy it right now because I just bought new headphones tonight.
Oh, what did you buy?
I bought the HyperCloud X's that I heard were really good for the money because
How much?
my Turtle Beach is broke tonight.
Oh my gosh! What happened? Your son touched it.
No, he's got his own. Santa brought him. I bought him Turtle Beach Recons. He's got his own headset now, but the plastic expandable band on him snapped. It cracked. It's been cracked for a while, and then all of a sudden today, the right ear pad or the right speaker just cut out. And if I bend the bracket a certain way, it clicks in and out. It like gets volume off and on. So it not only cracked the headband, but I think I frayed a wire somewhere in there.
Dude, I would contact them. You had them for like less than 6 months.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know if I've had them for a year
Dude,
now.
I would contact them because speaking of equipment stuff, my Fitbit, my wife's Fitbit is like bubbling and peeling. And I contacted them, and they're giving me a free one or 30% off a new one.
I did tweet them that the headband was broken, and I got no response. So
Hashtag real quick.
But the HyperClouds that I ordered, it's all aluminum frame, so I don't have to worry about plastic breaking now.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, on that note, that's the end of the show. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Happy New Year to everybody. If you want to reach out to us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com or on the Loaded Couch on Twitter, at the Loaded Couch. You can also reach out to Calc at CelticFox_LC, Pigeon Pegleg everywhere, and myself, ScottChound_LC on Twitter, and ScottChound pretty much everywhere else. And we hope to hear back from you guys for any new comments or questions and feedback. And if not, we just hope that you guys stop back and listen to us again. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next week.
Later.